Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Ellis. On this website, I've tried to focus on many of the different things that I'm interested in. Not just exercise and weight control, but my passion for energy medicine, for homeopathy, for many of the other things I do. Now, in my clinical nutrition practice, I do a lot of work in homeopathy. And the focal point of my work during the last 17 years has been on the accumulation, the bio-accumulation of environmental pollutants in people's bodies. Now, people generally are not aware of this, that this is an actual happening. But in studies, for example, by the Centers for Disease Control, when they tested and looked at the content of the urine and blood for 209 different chemical toxins, they found them in well more than 99% of the people they were tested for. They didn't make a step of go any further than that in terms of claiming what kind of harm it could cause. But there's a ton of evidence that there's a lot of harm being caused by this accumulation of toxins in the environment. Theo Colburn, in her book Our Stolen Future, describes a lot of the problems that are occurring because of the accumulation of environmental pollutants. They're called persistent environmental pollutants because they stick around for a long time, such as dioxin and DDT, and they get in your body and they poison your tissues. They accumulate particularly in body fat because they're organic chemicals and they're soluble in fat. They mix in fat. So the body actually takes these and sequesters them away, puts them into the body fat where they can be isolated from doing damage against enzyme systems and other important parts of the body. Now, what happens, for example, when these toxins accumulate? Well, they cause all kinds of problems. Now, I haven't generated, obviously, much interest in people talking about this and discussing these things, and I think it's simply because of a lack of awareness. But it's something that you really do need to become aware of and do something about. And I can do something to help you because I've gotten pretty good at this. And there are specific products that I use to help stimulate the body to dump its collection of these organic chemicals. Well, let me get into this now in part 2. I'm Dr. Greg Ellis.